Nodirbek h3. Black is playing the perfect setup. All my life I played Nodirbek from black side, and I confirm you that this is one of the fine setup for black. If you want, you can repeat what Parham played. The idea behind rook c8 is to take this guy. If let's say if white plays some move like this, you can just straight away take this guy, take, and play some very simple move. Let's say if he tries to protect this guy, d5 is clearly better for you. But even if you don't play moves like this, let's say you play b5 move. This move is not that a serious threat, but I'm just trying to show you the positional side of the position, that the black is fine, more than fine. Huh? So, I mean, you can go later, you can do all these things. White does not have any serious threat. So that's why white played here knight d5. And this is the crucial plan for black to remember. And Parham knew this thing. He played this move very fast. It was part of preparation. He played knight f8. He thought here for 17 seconds. So this is a part of preparation. But very interesting point to notice in this game. Here, Abdusattorov thought for 9 minutes 57 seconds. I mean, this is a very typical opening theoretical battle. And Queen f3 is one of the main line, serious main line. So why he spent close to 10 minutes, it's very much surprising. And this he played fast g4. Long castle he thought for very close to 4 minutes. And this one he thought for 4 minutes 21 seconds. So thinking for so long, like he spent already for 8, 28 minutes, no, sorry, 18 minutes he spent. I mean, thinking for 5, 6 minutes, I understand. But spending 18 minutes for everything that he knows, it's really confusing. Okay, so knight f8, bishop d3. Again, he spent here 10 minutes, 33 seconds. White is spending. Parham thought for 25 minutes for the most obvious move. Because this is the only move. I mean, why you played knight f8? To go knight g6, right? I mean, this is the only move. You can't, if you take this, then you can't play knight g6. Does not make any sense. You cannot take this. So the only thing left is knight g6. For this move, why he spent 25 minutes, 35 seconds, I don't even understand. Thinking 3 to 4 minutes, do blunder check. Okay, you can anticipate what my opponent will do here and there. That is another thing. 3, 4 minutes, that is good. Okay. Okay, now Parham spent here 8 minutes, 28 seconds. That is normal. Here spending for knight d7, the idea is bishop g5. This is absolute normal. I mean, this position, this is the only plan for black, which will give black unclear position. And this is like both are playing perfect chess. So now this is a better player will win. White played king b1, bishop g5. Black is more than fine. Huh? There will be no attack from white side at all. This is absolutely fine for black. And here he played knight h4 move. He spent here 7 minutes 27 seconds. This part I don't like at all. I mean, you are going edge of the board. I mean, let's say, uh, even if I go here, I mean, he spent here 14 minutes time. But white is not going to play h4. I mean, why he played knight h4, to be honest, I don't understand. I mean, you can do all these things, b6, this thing. Then you can play rook c6, what he did in the game. This makes more sense. b6, a5, rook c6. But okay, he played knight h4, takes, queen. Again, he came back. That is very normal because this knight is doing nothing. So g5, this. He came back because any piece, corner of the board, edge of the board is bad. So he played this. This. Right now, white is, you can say, uh, can play this move actually. I don't know why he didn't play this. If black manages to get this and g6, that is very nice. When white gets the opportunity to place the knight on f5 and to take on d6, obviously you should go for it, because if you take bishop into f5, I will take ef5. He should have played knight f5. He missed this opportunity. He played knight d5 very fast. That was not good. Now black is more than fine. And here, this king h7 move he played, he thought for 5 minutes 21 seconds. This was a careless move. I don't like this move. King g7 is a very simple move. I mean, you just keep it normal, like this. Why he played this, God knows. So now this h4. This position, pause the video and try to find a good plan for black. Black played here bishop into d5, which I don't like. If you play this move, takes, and rook e1, this is a very good move. If you try to protect this pawn, then knight d4. Then white is winning one pawn. Now, for sure, he will win one of the pawn. But black has fine compensation because, this is there. This is a protected pass pawn. Let's say this position. But black was probably afraid of this line. He didn't want to take risk. So he took bishop into d5 after thinking 6 minutes 27 seconds. But the best move here is rook c8. Why this move was so difficult to find? Because it's a backward move. Generally in chess, backward moves are difficult to find. Let's say if you take this guy, take, bishop here, and this is falling, black is clearly superior. This is a very difficult move to find over the board. I mean, let's say if you take this guy, take. If you go here, then this is falling. So this was not possible. It's not that human, not that easy. Maybe it is possible, but someone should give you hint or clue, then only it's possible to find. Or else for human beings, sometimes it's difficult to find such moves. Takes. And now it's easy to play as white. You will see now. White's idea is like this. Computer is showing 0.00, but practically if you think from in this position, if you don't switch on engine and if you start to think this position black to play, you will find some serious issue in black's position. Let's say I play rook h8, knight d2. When I try to think, I don't know whether you might succeed or not, but when I try to think this position from black side, from this position, I did not like my position. It's easy. White moves are very straightforward and easy. So he did all this. And now let's go to the critical position. So this is 40th move completed. He has a very strong pass pawn. So white played bishop c4, this, and he wants to regroup. Sometimes, it's very easy to play this position as with white. Even though computer is showing black is better, but it's easy to play as white. And black is a very strong player, a very strong grandmaster. Check. And in this position, white took this knight, take, capture. This position, pause the video, and how black should play in this position. Black played here queen a5, which is a big blunder. He should have played queen c1 and put the queen on c5 so that white king cannot enter to this side. Because if you go something like this, I will go here. There is no entry point. If you go here, this. Let's say you go here, then I can take even this. If you queen, then I will take this. Black has a lot of pawns for the piece, sacrificed piece. So let's say if you go something like this, and black will win now because check and this guy will fall. So keeping the queen on c5 was the important thing, but he played one careless move, and now it is white who is winning now because I'm threatening to make queen, and now bishop d7 I'm aiming to go. Because if you play now queen c8, I will play this move. If you take, then check. And the interesting part to notice here is this king or any of the things cannot contribute to queen. Queen is the lonely and the only piece who is taking care against this guy because king cannot come. All the squares are fully protected by bishop and knight. And unfortunately, there are no checks. And this is white is completely winning. And this is the final last cute move. And white is winning. Here black resigned. And this is how Abdusattorov became world number 4.